Türkiye is a captivating destination known for its stunning landscapes and rich cultural heritage. From the vibrant streets of Istanbul to the ancient ruins of Troy and the surreal beauty of Cappadocia, the country offers diverse experiences for every traveler. Join me as I explore this incredible country filled with culture, history, and breathtaking scenery. Our Istanbul adventure kicked off with a full-day walking tour led by our fantastic G-Adventure CEO. We explored the ancient Constantinople city walls and visited the stunning Tekfur Palace, a well-preserved example of Byzantine architecture, with thick walls adjacent to the city's famous land walls. The tour then took us to the vibrant Veneer and Balat districts, where the colorful wooden houses make for some of the best photography spots in the city. We strolled through narrow historic streets while our guide shared fascinating stories about the diverse cultures that have shaped the city over the centuries. After a delicious local lunch, we boarded a cruise along the Bosphorus Strait, offering a serene escape from the bustling streets. From the water, we had stunning views of Istanbul's skyline, including the grand Ottoman palaces, mosques, and bridges that straddled the line between Europe and Asia. The full-day adventure was an incredible introduction to the city and set the stage for the rest of the trip. No trip to Istanbul is complete without visiting the famous bazaars. The Spice Bazaar greeted us with vibrant colors and intoxicating aromas, where we wandered through stalls filled with exotic spices, dried fruits, teas, and sweets. Each turn revealed something new and exciting, from local delicacies like Turkish delight to saffron from faraway lands. The market was alive with the energy of merchants calling out their best offers, creating an unforgettable experience from all the senses. The Hagia Sophia, originally built as a Christian basilica in 537 AD, is one of Turkey's most iconic landmarks. Now serving as a mosque, it stands as a symbol of Istanbul's rich and complex history, blending Byzantine and Ottoman architecture. Stepping inside, we were immediately struck by the massive domes, intricate mosaics, and marble pillars, all beautifully illuminated by the soft light streaming in through the windows. Exploring the vast interior, we marveled at the stunning frescoes and the calligraphy added during its transition into a mosque. The combination of Christian and Islamic artistry makes this site unique and a must-visit for anyone interested in history or architecture. The Blue Mosque, officially known as the Sultan Ahmed Mosque, is another masterpiece of Ottoman architecture. Famous for its 6 minarets and its striking blue-tiled interior, it remains a functioning mosque and a major tourist attraction. Inside, the intricate patterns of the blue Iznik tiles and the vast domed ceiling create a peaceful atmosphere, providing a quiet moment of reflection amidst Istanbul's lively streets. On our way to Cappadocia, we made a stop at the Mausoleum of Mustafa Kemal Atatürk, the founder of modern Turkey. This grand and solemn structure stands as a tribute to Atatürk's legacy. As we walked through the vast complex, we learned about his contributions to the formation of the Turkish Republic and saw numerous exhibits showcasing his life and achievements. The mausoleum's impressive architecture and sweeping views of Ankara added to the gravity of this visit. Tuz Golu, or Salt Lake, was an unexpected and surreal stop on our journey. The expansive, shimmering white salt flats stretched as far as the eye could see, making it feel like we were walking on another planet. The mirror-like surface reflected the sky, creating the perfect opportunity for stunning photography. As we walked along the lake, we couldn't help but marvel at the beauty and the tranquility of this natural wonder. One of the highlights of the trip was undoubtedly the hot air balloon ride over Cappadocia. We woke up well before dawn to catch the shuttle bus that took us to the launch site. The early start was well worth it as we watched the sun rise over the fairy chimneys and rock formations while gently floating in the air. The sight of hundreds of colorful balloons dotting the sky was magical, and the peaceful stillness of the flight made it an unforgettable experience. Even if you don't take a hot air balloon ride, Cappadocia offers plenty of spots to view and photograph the balloons. We woke up early and found a high ledge to capture the breathtaking scene of the balloons rising at dawn. Whether on a ledge or simply from the valley below, the panoramic views of the sky filled with balloons against the backdrop of Cappadocia's unique landscape were incredible. We took a step back in time with a visit to Derinkuyu Underground City, an ancient multi-level city carved out of soft volcanic rock. Our guide led us through the labyrinth of tunnels, rooms, and passageways that once housed thousands of people. It was fascinating to see how the ancient inhabitants engineered this underground city for protection and survival, with everything from churches and storage rooms to ventilation shafts and stables. Perched high on a rocky outcrop, Uchisar Castle offered one of the best panoramic views of Cappadocia. We climbed to the top of this ancient fortress, which was carved into the rock to take in sweeping views of the fairy chimneys, valleys, and distant mountains. The castle itself is a marvel, with its network of caves and tunnels adding to the region's mystical charm. At the Chez Galip Pottery Studio, we had the opportunity to immerse ourselves in the art of traditional pottery. Galip, a master potter, welcomed us into his workshop and shared the rich history of this ancient craft. We learned about the significance of pottery in Turkish culture and witnessed the intricate techniques used to create beautiful ceramics. Galip's passion for his craft was contagious, and he demonstrated how to shape and decorate the clay, showcasing his incredible skill. After the demonstration, we had the chance to try our hands at pottery making. It was a fun and engaging experience, allowing us to connect with this traditional art form. Whether we ended up with something recognizable or a unique abstract creation, the experience left us with a deeper appreciation for the craftsmanship that goes into each piece. Plus, we had the chance to purchase some beautiful souvenirs to remember our time in Cappadocia. The Loop Göreme hike was a breathtaking experience that allowed us to explore the stunning landscapes of Cappadocia on foot. Starting early in the morning, we set out to discover the unique rock formations, fairy chimneys, and lush valleys that define this enchanting region. The trail wound through ancient caves and hidden churches, showcasing the rich history and geological wonders of the area. As we hiked, our guide shared stories about the significance of various sites, including how early Christians used these caves for refuge and worship. The panoramic views of the valleys and distant mountains were nothing short of spectacular, making every step worthwhile. This hike was a perfect way to connect with nature and appreciate the beauty of Cappadocia up close. Next on our adventure was the Göreme Open-Air Museum, a UNESCO World Heritage Site filled with rock-cut churches and frescoes that date back to the Byzantine era. Wandering through this fascinating complex, we marveled at the beauty-preserved murals depicting biblical scenes. The vibrant colors and intricate details provided a glimpse into the spiritual life of early Christians who inhabited this region. In the evening, we attended a lively Cappadocia Turkish Night Show, where we were treated to a colorful display of traditional music, dance, and cuisine. The atmosphere was electric as performers dressed in vibrant costumes took the stage, showcasing traditional Turkish folk dances. The energy in the room was contagious as we clapped and cheered for the talented performers. Alongside the entertainment, we enjoyed a delicious feast featuring local dishes, giving us a taste of Cappadocian cuisine. The combination of culture, music, and delicious foods made for an unforgettable evening, allowing us to fully immerse ourselves in the local traditions and celebrate the spirit of Turkey. Our next stop was the Mevlana Museum, dedicated to the life and teachings of Jalal al-Din Muhammad Rumi, a 13th century Persian poet and Sufi mystic. The museum is housed in a beautiful structure that once served as a monastery and showcases Rumi's philosophy of love and tolerance. Walking through the museum, we marveled at the exquisite calligraphy, artifacts, and the peaceful gardens that reflect Rumi's teachings. The museum not only provided insight into Rumi's life, but also highlighted the significance of Sufism in Turkish culture. We spent time in the serene atmosphere, contemplating the profound languages of love and unity that Rumi conveyed through his poetry, making this visit both enriching and enlightening. Visiting Çatalhöyük, one of the oldest known human settlements, was like stepping back in time. This archaeological site, dating back to around 7500 BC, offers a unique glimpse into the lives of early humans. As we walked through the ancient homes, we were struck by the intricate wall paintings and the layout of the community, which lacked streets and featured interconnected houses. Our guide explained the significance of this site in understanding early agricultural practices and communal living. It was fascinating to learn about the rituals and the daily life of the people who lived there thousands of years ago. Exploring Çatalhöyük was a profound experience, reminding us of humanity's long and rich history. Next, we visited the St. Nicholas Church, dedicated to the beloved figure of Santa Claus, who was originally St. Nicholas of Myra. This ancient church, located in Demre, showcases beautiful frescoes and historical significance. As we explored the site, our guide shared stories about the life of St. Nicholas and his legendary acts of kindness, which laid the foundation for the modern-day Santa Claus. The serene atmosphere of the church, combined with its historical significance, made this visit special. We took a moment to reflect on the legacy of St. Nicholas and the values of generosity and compassion he embodies. An afternoon boat trip to Kekova was a delightful way to unwind and take in the stunning coastal scenery. As we cruised along the turquoise waters, we marveled at the beauty of the rugged coastline dotted with ancient ruins. The highlight of the trip was a chance to see the sunken city of Kekova, remnants of the Byzantine settlement that were submerged due to earthquakes centuries ago. On board, we enjoyed a delicious dinner while relaxing and soaking up the sun. The serene environment and clear waters made for a perfect afternoon escape, providing a beautiful contrast to the bustling cities we had visited earlier on our trip. The next day, we traveled to the coastal town of Kaş, known for its charming streets and stunning views of the Mediterranean. After enjoying breakfast at our hotel, we had the option to take a refreshing morning swim in the crystal clear waters. The peaceful atmosphere of Kaş offered a welcome break, allowing us to relax and recharge. Our visit to the Antipholus Hellenistic Theater in Kaş was a step back into ancient history. This well-preserved theater, dating back to the 2nd century BC, offered breathtaking views of the sea and surrounding landscape. As we sat in the ancient seats, we imagined the performances that once captivated audiences in this stunning setting. Our journey continued with a visit to Hierapolis and Pamukkale, two remarkable sites known for their stunning natural beauty and rich history. As we approached Pamukkale, we were awestruck by the breathtaking terraces of mineral-rich thermal waters, cascading like white cotton cliffs. The warm turquoise pools invite you to dip your toes in, creating a surreal landscape. Exploring the ancient ruins of Hierapolis, we walked through well-preserved structures, including the impressive theater and the ancient thermal baths. The combination of the natural wonders and historical significance made this visit truly unforgettable, as we soaked in the beauty and history of this extraordinary region. In Selçuk, we had the unique opportunity to participate in a cooking class. Our instructor started at a local market where he gathered fresh ingredients for our meals. Then he guided us through the preparation and process of creating a delicious traditional meal, including an appetizer and a main course. After cooking, we gathered around the table to enjoy the fruits of our labor, sharing stories and laughter with fellow participants. This hands-on experience not only taught us about Turkish cuisine, but also allowed us to connect with the local culture and enjoy a delightful meal together. Our next stop was the Ayasofya Castle, perched atop a hill overlooking Selçuk. This historic fortress offers stunning panoramic views of the surrounding landscape and the nearby ruins of Ephesus. The ancient stones and the breathtaking views make it a memorable visit, allowing us to appreciate the rich history and the strategic importance of this impressive site. It was a perfect spot to reflect on the wonders of Selçuk and the ancient world that surrounds us. Next, we ventured to the scenic Silince village, a charming Turkish Greek village with a rich history dating back to the time of Ephesus. Wandering through the narrow streets lined with local artisans selling handicrafts, olive oil, and local wine, we soaked in the vibrant atmosphere. One highlight was experiencing the village's renowned Turkish coffee, which was hands down the best that we had during our travels. The cozy cafes and friendly locals added to the charm of this picturesque village, making it a delightful stop on our journey. We also visited the historic St. John the Baptist Church, further enriching our cultural experience. A visit to Ephesus was a highlight of our trip, as we explored one of the most well-preserved ancient cities in the world. Walking through the marble streets, we marveled at iconic landmarks such as the Library of Celsus and the Grand Theater, where thousands once gathered to watch performances. The sheer scale and architectural beauty of Ephesus left us in awe, and our guide shared fascinating stories about the city's history, including its significance in early Christianity. The combination of the history, culture, and stunning ruins made our time in Ephesus truly unforgettable. Our exploration of Ephesus continued at the Ephesus Archaeological Museum, which houses a remarkable collection of artifacts discovered at the ancient site. As we walked through the exhibits, we were captivated by the intricate sculptures, mosaics, and everyday items that provide insight into life in Ephesus during its heyday. The museum displays helped us connect the stories of the ruins we had seen earlier with the people who once inhabited this remarkable city. It was a fascinating experience that enriched our understanding of Ephesus and its significance in history. In Bergama, we enjoyed an informative carpet demonstration, where we learned about one of the oldest art forms in Turkish history. The skilled artisans showcased the intricate techniques involved in weaving rugs and carpets, highlighting the labor and craftsmanship that goes into each piece. We gained a greater appreciation for the artistry and tradition behind Turkish carpets, and it was fascinating to see the vibrant colors and designs come to life right before your eyes. This experience deepened our understanding of Turkish culture and the significance of carpets in the region. We also visited the Çöp Madam Handicraft Cooperation, a G-supported initiative that empowers local women by creating products from recycled materials. This visit was inspiring as we learned how showcasing these unique items directly supports over 500 women involved in the project. Our journey took us to the legendary site of Troy, where we explored the ancient ruins that have captivated imaginations for centuries. Walking through the archaeological site, we learned about the city's rich history and its role in the famous Trojan War, as depicted in Homer's Iliad. The iconic wooden horse replica was a highlight, symbolizing the clever strategy that led to Troy's fall. As we wandered through the remnants of this once great city, we were reminded of the stories that have shaped our understanding of ancient history. Next, we embarked on a guided tour to the Gallipoli battlefields, taking a ferry that offered stunning views of the coastline. Upon arrival, we were moved by the significance of this site, which played a crucial role in World War I. Our knowledgeable guide shared stories of bravery and sacrifice, helping us understand the impact of the battles fought here. Visiting the memorials and cemeteries honoring the soldiers was a poignant reminder of the human cost of war and the importance of remembering history. As our incredible journey through Turkey came to an end, we reflected on the rich history, vibrant culture, and breathtaking landscapes we had experienced. Thank you for joining us on this unforgettable adventure. We hope this journey inspires you to explore the wonders of Turkey and create your own memorable experiences.